Hey, today we've got a new major order that just popped up, and we've got a choice to make. Arrowhead has confirmed there will be differences between the PS5 Pro and the PS5 versions. We'll also go over news about the feedback forums, and there's much more to discuss. If you'd like to support the channel, tap the like button below at any point, subscribe with notifications turned on as well. The newest major order just popped up an hour ago as I'm making this video, and we've got a choice to make: either go to the Automaton side or the Terminid side. You can see right here, the newest major order message says, "The threat of the Jet Brigade has receded and the Democracy Space Station remains secure, but the vicious surprise attack underscored just how quickly our dreams of liberty can be jeopardized. To that end, the need to expand the protective buffer surrounding the DSS has become clear. Liberating Lasath would insulate the DSS from a sudden assault by the resurgent Jet Brigade. However, a Terminid outbreak has just erupted, threatening the Terminid Research Preserve on Akhmar 4. And with Liberty Day quickly approaching, there may only be time to achieve one of these objectives before we pay due respects to our way of life. What to prioritize is a difficult decision, one which High Command leaves in the capable and united hands of the Helldivers. Well, we can either go to Lasath and liberate the planet, thus stopping the Automatons and preventing them from sending the Jet Brigade towards the Democracy Space Station. Or the other option is to head to the Terminid side and defend 3 attacks on the planets we've been holding on to. The question now is, which one should we go to? If we head over to the left side, there's a chance we could prevent the Automatons from discovering the location of the Democracy Space Station. Alternatively, we could go to the right side, excuse me as my balls drop. As I was saying, alternatively, we could go to the right side and stop the Terminids from attacking Akhmar, which is highly important since we use the bugs there to acquire E710 fuel easily. There's a risk of losing that planet and potentially losing Turin as well, which would be disastrous. However, by doing so, there's also a chance the Automatons could locate and destroy the DSS. Given this scenario, I think it's best to address the larger threat, which is the possibility of the Automatons locating the DSS. Therefore, we should head over to Lasath and liberate it as soon as possible. If we do it fast enough, there's a potential chance we could get both of these options done, yet it's going to take some planning and having enough Helldivers to do so. Obviously, the Terminid Research Preserve and the E710 fuel is very important, but losing all the work we've put into constructing the Democracy Space Station would be devastating to witness, and honestly, I'd hate to see it. I'd say it's probably a good idea to liberate the planet on the Automaton side first. If we do lose Akhmar, it's not the end of everything, but it would definitely delay the construction, I'm pretty sure. If you think differently about this, feel free to tell me in the comments, but I believe Lasath is the right move. We can stop the Jet Brigade advances if they were to happen. Last time, facing a bunch of them was not fun at all, considering how many there were and their warships and everything, and how difficult it was for us to stop their attacks. So I'm suggesting we head over to Lasath. Since the latest major order briefing mentioned Liberty Day, what's happening with that? Are the developers planning to do something special or at least announce their plans? As of now, there's no specific information on what's being planned, but Arrowhead did recently share an old video created about 11 months ago discussing Liberty Day, but that's all we have for now. I'll make sure to update you once there's more news on this. From recent leaks, we've learned there's discussions about distributing the original Helldivers armor from the very first game, which will include the Democracy Protects passive. There's also talks about the Constitution rifle, equipped with a bayonet, another throwback to the first Helldivers game. However, it's unclear if this rifle will be given out freely, or if it'll be a part of the war bond. Who knows? I can't confirm or deny that detail just yet. Now, what I can confirm is that there are plans for Liberty Day. Right here, B Vitamin responded back to another player and said, according to Baskonator, there's something planned for Liberty Day. And there you go. There is something planned, but we just got to give the developers time to cook and just announce what they have planned. And I'm excited to see what it is. With that out of the way, we've got a status update on the PS5 Pro. If you're one of the players eager to upgrade to a PS5 Pro, you might be excited to hear that Arrowhead is planning to add support for it. The community manager Twinbeer responded to a player on the Helldivers 2 official Discord and said, there will be differences between the current PS5 and the Pro versions, but what those are is yet to be confirmed. As you can see, the community manager has not yet revealed what the developers at Arrowhead have planned for the PS5 Pro. I'd imagine there will be higher frame rates and better quality, but that's just speculation. Who knows what they're actually planning? They could improve clarity and effects by a lot, probably without needing to tone down as much as they did with the standard PS5 version, right? I suspect the overall quality will be much improved. Next up, the community manager has also responded to a question about the survey forms and why they get filled out so quickly. A few players suggested that they should just increase the number of forms that can be filled out. And one asked if the questions are always the same, and by the way, I don't believe they are, considering the recent one was about the major orders. Anyways, Twinbeer responded back with this. They're not only the same questions, we might be able to vary them some more or raise the cap, but frankly speaking, they fill up so rapidly due to our large server, community size, and us being very dedicated. If we however see or think they don't work as intended, we'll switch them around a bit. I've explained this a little bit in the other video, but it wasn't officially confirmed. But yeah, that's the reason. It's just because there's so many people in the Discord, on the Reddit, and all over the place, that these forms are filled out so quick. And I mean, you have to get to it as it's, announced. And if you don't, then you're kind of out of luck and you won't be able to fill one out. Now, to give you more context about what's going on, this is what he said to another player. Morning, the point is that this community is so large and you so dedicated that we fill up our surveys in a few hours. If we get 5,000 replies in 2 hours, well, that's when the survey is full and we have our data. We might be able to raise the cap for the number of participants, but the client program has an upper limit. We also published the surveys on Reddit, so that's an additional 5,000 if I remember correctly. So there's a lot of data to handle. A pro tip if you're having trouble participating is to fill the surveys out on Reddit. They usually take longer to fill up. There you go. If you're having trouble participating in these survey forms, then most likely your best bet is to head over to Reddit and wait for a survey to pop up so that you can fill it out then. That's your best option. Okay, so we're going to talk about cross-save progression. As you guys know right now, Helldivers 2 does not feature that at all, so you cannot, take your save from PC to PS5 or vice versa. But there is potentially good news because we might have an answer about this. Right here, this player asked if Twinbeer can give any sort of idea about the cross-platform save. And this is what Twinbeer said in response. Probably yes, but it would be nice if we could offer what we do know or an official standpoint. I've asked internally anyway. If I receive any news about this, I'll be sure to update you guys in another video, but as of right now, we might receive news about this. There might be word about it, there could be something said about it, and hopefully it's a yes. Hopefully they will introduce this. This way I can actually take my save from PS5 to PC, because I do own a PC, yeah, believe it or not. I do not play just strictly on PlayStation, but it would be nice to have that option so that I could take my save and play it on PC. Not sure how you guys feel about this, but I definitely like this idea. Now, how soon can I get this information to you? Well, it might be soon because this is what he said in response to another player. Have asked for an update for that and a couple of other things. We'll hopefully get back today or tomorrow. So with this message right here, I don't believe we'll receive word today. Most likely it will be tomorrow because I haven't seen him post anything about this specifically. But again, if I do receive word about this or any sort of news, I'll be sure to let you guys know in tomorrow's video. Let's now talk about the jump pack. As you all know, it was recently buffed, but we've got more news about the jump pack. The developers are planning to add a way for us to aim while using the jump pack. The support team member B Vitamin has announced that they're going to fix this and add a way to aim with it. However, she specifically mentioned it was brought up in the patch notes, yet I don't recall seeing anything like that. I even went over it again and didn't see it, so this could be a hint. Anyway, she wrote this in response. According to the patch notes, the ability to aim while jumping is currently not working, which will be fixed. Awesome, I love that there's going to be a way eventually to aim while using the jump pack. Currently it's not possible, but whenever the next big patch comes out, or hey, maybe they release a small patch to allow us to shoot while using it. Who knows? Either way, the good news is that it's going to be possible sometime down the road. Now, one of the questions that wasn't answered was an extra charge jump. That apparently is not going to be added, at least from what we know. That does suck a little bit, but hey, being able to aim while using the jump pack is pretty cool in my opinion, and I cannot wait for that feature. We're going to continue along here and talk about your suggested loadouts, what you prefer to use. The loadout we have today is by Dylan Duff 9645, who recommended I try out their bug loadout. The recommended armor is the SC-115 Drone Master. With it, we gain better recoil control, and there are also 2 extra grenades we can carry. The primary weapon, on the other hand, is the Adjudicator, which has received a few changes recently, and it's actually surprisingly great against the Terminids. I could pop heads off of the Alpha and Brood Commanders, take out Hive Guards and normal bugs. The secondary is the Senator, which can penetrate through just about any bug, such as Hive Guards, Commanders, Chargers, and for bots, it's quite effective on Hulks. The throwables we have equipped are gas grenades. I like using these to distract enemies so that if I need to escape quickly, I can do so, or if I want to inflict damage, I can daze them and then shoot at them with either an assault rifle or the big iron on my hip. Next, for stratagems, we've got the Orbital Gatling Barrage and the Orbital Gas Strike. Dylan mentioned that these two stratagems go hand in hand, and he couldn't be more right. It's practically like peanut butter and jelly. They go great together. The gas can confuse the bugs, while the Gatling Barrage inflicts more damage. The third stratagem on the list is the Orbital Precision Strike for taking out Biotines, Chargers, Impalers, Bug Holes, and practically it's good for everything. I didn't realize it at the time, but Dylan's also right that these three stratagems he recommended can be used again quickly, considering the cooldowns range from 60 seconds up to 77 seconds. Lastly, we've got a support stratagem, and that's the autocannon. After the recent update, we received programmable ammo that allows us to switch to flak, and flak is incredible when used on bug breaches. I will say this might be one of my favorite suggestions so far due to the fact that the gas and the Gatling complement each other perfectly. The cooldowns are fast, and we can use the flak to spam on the breaches. So today, this loadout receives a whopping 5 out of 5 golden medals. It's so good that it would put a smile on General Brash's face. Well, with everything being said, this is your Helldivers 2 news. If you guys would like to be featured in the next video, whether that's a loadout suggestion, or if you would like to be featured in the top comments, all you have to do is comment down below. The first comment is by ZDude8026. I think we're due for a new stratagem. It's been a while. No kidding, it actually has been quite a while since we have received a new stratagem, you know, besides the war bonds and whatnot. The second comment is by Helldivers. Out of all the MMOs we've had, the Saving the Children one is still my favorite by far. Me too, and I am kind of lying here. I mean, it is my favorite one, but at the time, I actually wanted to, didn't want to rescue them. I actually wanted to get the anti-tank mines instead. And last but not least, we have Tupaki, which is the third comment, and he said, killing bots and bugs has been great, but I'm hoping to have some calamari added to the menu soon. Me too. If you don't know what he's referring to the Illuminate, which could possibly be next year. I've heard or seen some rumors about that, but who knows when it's coming out. Hopefully soon rather than later. But right now the rumor is that it will be around like February or something like that. So again, hopefully that's not the case. Anyways, those are the top 3 comments. If you guys have enjoyed the video, make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I might have said that a little bit too much throughout the video, but hey, you know what, guys? I need to have your support. I know there's a lot of you that check out the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, so make sure you are subscribed. That way you can check out the videos and you don't have to see them in the recommendations. You can just click on them once you know they're live and whatnot. Anyway, thank you guys so much for checking out the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.